pulse of the VI. Listen close and you will see why. The information will set you free. Stand together, never divide. Pulse VI.
Caribbean Superstation 90.9 FM. You're here with Pulse VI. Today we don't have any guests, but yeah, Lady Mix. It's Lady Mix.
How are you guys? Hello. Afternoon, listening audience. How are you?
Who's gonna respond
She's
to
so
that?
show ready.
I'm like, I don't know what to say.
Afternoon audience, how are you? I swear the audience is gonna respond.
No worries,
Y'all
they're
waiting for her to
they're
reflect the
listening.
audience.
Only thing missing is prestigious show.
True.
I try. I'm gonna be a little bit laid back today.
It's good. Laid back is always good. Can you guys hear me?
Y'all can hear her?
Yeah,
Binta?
Yeah.
We could hear you.
Yeah, we got
Lovely.
Okay, so what's going on in the BVA? What do we have to talk about today?
Is this shooting in the States, a Thousand Oaks shooting?
Oh,
That kind of touched a nerve with me really bad. And I don't understand why. And I saw a post from the game. He posted today saying, okay, now there's a fire in California, basically around the same county.
Right.
And he's saying, I think someone set this fire just to distract us from the Thousand Oaks shooting.
Wow.
So I'm like, because not a lot of people are talking about that shooting anymore. They're talking about the fire. So it's crazy that, I mean, it's, you can't, I don't know.
I think
Yeah,
it's like a big
crazy.
scale. I don't know.
It happens so often. It
does.
It happens very often. It's been happening the last 2 years.
scary.
Yeah.
Every
And
day.
these are kids.
Yeah, and that's the crazy thing. What's the purpose? What's the reason?
Yeah.
What are these kids achieving now? Like,
And
They're going to
What is
school and
going
then this
on?
is what's happening.
And you know, whenever it's a Caucasian kid, it's mental issues.
But isn't it
When-
always a Caucasian kid?
Yeah, but I mean, but right. But if it's
You mean for like a different
if it's
story.
if it was a black kid, you know,
Yeah,
it's
Yeah,
That
totally
was it.
a
different.
thousand different
Yeah.
things, nothing but mental issues.
Right.
You know, it's like that's the issue. The issue is that they're not addressing it.
Right.
That's the issue. Because of course most of these parents are probably, you know, members of the NRA or, you know, they're gun holders or whatever. So
Probably.
they don't see the bigger picture,
Right.
you know, until it touches close to home. Then, you know, it's like, oh my God, the child was suffering from mental issues. But
It
he
is
did
'cause-
nothing. You
Because
know?
the guy, because they're saying he was suffering PTSD. That's what they're
Right.
saying.
He was in the military, I
And
think.
that's another issue as well. I personally have always thought that these people, he was a trained gunsman. That was his thing. He was a corporate. He was the top, and his talent was shooting people.
Yeah.
You can't expect them to come back and say, oh yeah, he's fine.
But of course
You
not.
have to constantly. I feel like they need to keep monitoring these people because that could have probably saved these
Yeah.
people. You know.
There was one of the victims' moms that and you must have seen the video on social media. She
The
came
Vegas
on and
one?
she was just like, stop sending me thoughts and prayers.
Yeah.
She's
Yeah.
like, stop
She's like-
sending me that BS. Like, don't send me anymore.
And
Just
she's-
send me gun control.
Her son
Right.
is the one that survived the Las Vegas shooting.
He did.
Right.
And
so
then,
he
yeah.
survived that and then
And then he
died.
died here.
Months
wow.
after.
And that town
Wow.
is supposed to be one of the safest towns.
Yeah,
in-
Thousand Oaks is
In-
pretty safe
in the United States.
In Cali.
That's crazy.
And
I
then,
live right outside of it, so.
and then you think about it, you know, parents send their kids off to college, you know, the kids are just like having a nice, fun weekend.
Not only
you know?
college, it's
Celebrating.
high school, it's the
Yeah.
junior schools, it's the
It's-
elementary
That's
schools.
true.
It's all the schools.
So I'm
No,
safe.
but to me, no, it's not just schools. It's malls, it's bars, is everywhere.
job.
It's your job.
The church.
It don't matter.
The church,
The church.
the synagogue,
Right.
the mosque,
The mosque.
everything.
So I think the only thing is gun control.
Yeah, that's the
And I
only
don't
thing.
know what will it take for you. Does it have to happen to your own child for you to actually do these things?
You know what? I don't think people that believe in gun controls even see it as an issue, even if it's their kids involved. They feel that the Constitution gave them that right, and you know.
It's a wrong right.
At the end of the day, the guys that run the wall and run America run the guns, and
That's
it.
They don't want to see their points
Yeah.
go down. They don't want to see
No,
the
no.
stock drop. So war is money.
Yep.
That's it.
It's $1 billion. It's a multi-billion-dollar
Multi,
industry.
yeah.
Trillion, sorry.
Yeah.
I don't
yeah.
see how they can justify something like this. They've been justifying it for years, but kids have been dying so often.
Yeah.
How many kids have to
Yeah.
die? You're supposed to say, kids are our future. What are you going to do if there are no kids left for your future?
It's just scary.
Ridiculous.
They just believe there's gonna be more. So
It's
That's
out
it.
of control.
That's sad.
dying?
All of them, black, white, square, round, everybody.
Yeah.
At this point. Blake, what you trying to say?
Conspiracy theory.
Conspiracy
oh,
theory.
shall we go?
Who are you guys?
Let me get in here. I mean, just think about it, right? Most of the times, these shootings happen from former soldiers, right?
Right.
Technically, everywhere in the world, the soldiers are taken care of, except in America.
That's true.
Because it's like when they get out, they're like, you're on your own.
They throw them back
Yeah.
on, into life on
Unless
their
you
own.
had unless you had a badge.
I mean, think
you
about
know,
it. How
star in
many,
your army.
how many of these soldiers return from war in the U.S. and are homeless,
Yeah.
can't get jobs? They're
Right.
they're like in the same tier of people who go
Oh,
to
yeah.
prison.
Right. It's true.
And they're still living in trauma.
And
And
still
all
living in
you
trauma.
do is give them a public holiday. Say it's Veterans Day.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Put on a poppy, yeah. That's really about it. Like, what do we do to kind of
Help them live a normal life.
help themselves so they don't be out here killing people? I don't know.
I don't know. We could change the topic though.
Yeah, it's kind of somber.
It's just killing
Yeah.
us.
So I just, that was
Pun
my,
intended.
because
What do you want to change it to?
I don't know. Something.
that was my thing.
It was getting deep.
Let me
It was getting
a
deep.
random question.
Oh Lord.
Okay, here's a random question. You're going out. You have a significant other, but you decided to go out separate places.
Okay.
And you bump into your significant other talking and hugging up with somebody
Oh,
as if they're on a date.
Did it-
No, there's two types of people in this world. There's somebody that would probably cuss the both of them, and the next person would just cuss the significant other. Who are you? Which person are you?
Excuse me, you're the who is this? Excuse me, how are you? Who are you? What are you doing? Why? I thought you were out with your boys. What are you doing out here? What are you? Excuse me, please explain yourself.
oh.
Okay, but that's been touch Pat.
I handle my business behind closed doors.
Do you see what's all the women
I gonna see you later.
I ain't gonna embarrass you, much less myself in public.
Real.
I think women see things differently, though.
Basically, this is my problem with men.
Yeah.
And y'all know my stance on this thing.
Yeah, I do.
Blake basically just said, you can cheat, but just cheat and don't get caught.
He's coming back.
What?
That's what he said.
No. No. One, it leads back to my point where you should never jump to conclusions. Or you don't know the level of somebody's friendship.
So you have to
If-
be honest, you're saying. That's what you're saying.
Be honest, but I don't need to lambaste you in public because again, we all should look at each other as like brands.
Yeah.
You there frigging up your brand now, I mean I need to frig up my brand while you frigging up yours.
Robbie.
Well, Blake.
Robbie's excited over
All
here.
I'm saying is that when you were going out with this friend that you have a good relationship
didn't you
with,
tell me?
why did you just say that from the get-go, as well as if that's
Honesty.
such a good friend,
Suppose
how
this
come I
thing-
don't know about that
Let her
person?
finish.
Just be honest.
Suppose when I went out with my other friends, this friend flew in today and I didn't know.
We only suppose.
Just
And we just
It's a-
we
it's a
only
quick
supposing.
tag.
I mean, yeah.
And all we just end up linking up.
That's a great
it's a
Right.
quick
But
text.
Wait,
at
your
the,
friends,
at the
this
end of the
scenario,
at the
same
end,
with
at the end of the day, you must be a mature adult. Now, if we're dating,
That was the question, Blake.
we're dating.
Who's the other one?
You don't own me. I can do what the hell I want. Now, if I'm married,
Right.
it's a completely different story. But at the end of the day, you must be adults about the situation.
Yeah, I
Handle your argument at home. The end.
Thank you. But I think dating is so different for different people. You know what I'm saying? I think it depends on the level of that relationship you have with that person.
True.
You know what I mean?
Ché,
But
what-
I think if we're talking about honesty, just be honest up front.
No, and
you know
what's
what I'm
wrong
saying?
with
Just-
going up? If you're saying, if let's say we're together and I go and I see him with whoever, and I say, okay, if I go up and say, hi, hello, darling, hello, my love of my life, my together, my boyfriend, my supposed soon-to-be husband, who is this young lady?
My thing.
My thing.
Che, what would you do?
Man.
Honestly, what would you do?
Honestly, I'd say, okay, well, that's what's going on. I'd say, okay, well, if she look like she on a date, I could either make it a double date or I just really just say, you know what, I gonna find some place else to go and be like, you know what, they say in my spot tonight. I go someplace
What
else
if y'all
and
live
then
in the same house?
well, I gonna do it after.
Exactly.
I gonna do
Yeah.
it after. I gonna just say, okay, well, you know, I gonna say, okay, well, this ain't my spot tonight. Cause I ain't staying to watch what's going on there.
True.
What
And
would
then I
you
gonna just
do?
do it.
I'm gonna ask Lady Mix.
Yeah.
Okay, so repeat the question for me. I have to visualize the
This
scenario.
is real.
Sorry.
Can I have the
You and
question
your
again?
significant.
Oh
you
my
and your
God.
significant other
Yes.
decides to go out, but you go out separately.
Yes.
There's no plans, there's no
But we did establish in the
you just
beginning that the
establish
two
it
of us are going out
separately.
Separately.
Right. You walk into a bar, you see him talking with another girl, and
Hugging
obviously you're there on a date. It's obvious to you. What do you do?
I wouldn't do anything. Honestly speaking, I wouldn't do anything because obviously he see me see him, and she saw me see him see her. You understand what I'm saying?
Enough said.
So at the end of the day, we gonna have that conversation because they already saw me, but I'm not going to bring attention
might
to
not
the
know you.
situation.
Yeah.
But that's okay because I will tell him about what's
She might
going
think
on.
You're the side.
Oh,
Well,
just
That
no
is
comment
not all
on
right,
that.
Blake.
Yeah.
That is not all right.
Yeah.
I feel like
Oh, I see what you're saying.
I feel like if I'm with somebody, I have a right to go up to you and say, hey, like I'm gonna
It
speak.
depends on the
basically.
relationship.
and then she gonna be.
If we're,
It all
for me,
depends on the
if we're-
relationship.
for me, the level I'm thinking, for me personally, if I'm dating someone and I'm with someone,
Yeah.
Yes, like that's your
I'm with
boyfriend.
you. If you my boyfriend and I'm your
Yes.
girlfriend,
Yes.
you know, we're going to. If I go up there and see, that's the point. If I go somewhere and I see you, I'll go up. I'll go up and speak.
Yes.
Especially if let's say we live in the same house, I'm gonna go up and say, hey, blah blah
You
blah
see,
blah.
that's the difference now. So if we're on that type of leverage in the relationship, then I guess we can have that type of confrontation. But it's a way to do things because, again, you're looking at tension from both sides. Because you see what's going on. Would you like to make a scene at this time, at this point, right now?
Yes.
Right now?
I don't know if I would
I
make
mean,
a
for me,
scene.
I don't know. I
I'm
guess.
going up there to say
But
exactly what's going on.
Yeah.
I think
Once I get my
conversation
answers,
because
I'm out of there.
it would be kind of weird for me to walk in and see my boyfriend
nothing.
Yes,
and act like
exactly.
I ain't see him and don't say nothing. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I think something has to
It's
be
a way
said.
to do things,
wouldn't
though.
I would
It's-
accost you and be like, "Yo, what's up?" You know, all
Okay.
that.
I have to go up there and
Because
say hello.
Yeah.
I don't
yeah.
like too much attention on me anyway.
Yeah.
So I won't do all of that. But I feel like I
You would
should
have
be
a
able to come and say
conversation,
hello.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
My thing is, right, and this is my problem with women and men when it comes to relationships. They will cause a scene because their significant other is with someone else.
On a date.
But that is technically, when them don't do that, them want to break up.
Right.
But they will never cause a scene to save and maintain the relationship.
That's the deep
No,
one,
you
brother.
know, this
That's
is
kind of
no.
deep, yeah.
No,
It's
I'm
kinda
not taking
deep.
you on, not today. No, because this is what kills me with Blake, and this is why we always, every time there's something I told you in the beginning, don't come for me today.
Yes.
Because Robbie clearly said, it's obvious they're on a date. He's leaving that whole part out and saying you're jumping to a conclusion. No, you're not.
But he already said what he had to say. He'll deal with it at home.
No, but I'm saying you're explaining what you're explaining, but you're still not kind of taking in the fact that he says positively they're on a date. You took that part of the scenario out and you came to your own conclusion. But the point is, they are on a date. They are together. He's with you. Why is he with somebody else?
My thing is, they're on a date. That's her choice or his choice.
Right.
I need to go there and make myself look. I already
Yeah,
look
that's what I'm
bad.
saying.
Yeah, you already look bad.
I already
So
look
you're not
Yeah.
drawing any unnecessary attention.
No.
Right.
I can make you look bad to yourself when we get home, if there's a home to go back to.
Yeah.
Because it's either you with me or, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Exactly.
And I think
If you live with me, if my woman live with me, and I go out and meet her there with another man, it's obvious them together. You better find somebody to go by tonight.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, we know that, but at the same time,
And that alone, I win the argument. You
What
think
would
I
swing
can
do?
leave you there?
What would swing do?
I would
I
love
can
to
leave,
know
I
what
can
you would
leave, you
do.
have your fun, but wait, you ain't gonna keep the turn when you come home.
No.
We'll have that conversation tomorrow
Yeah, yeah.
after you come and try to turn it up,
Yeah.
and you ain't getting it.
all right, Swenshaw,
let's say you
take it
swing.
away.
I'm such a 007 person. And
You do some sneaky shit.
yeah, when it comes to high stakes, I get very quiet. Like when it comes to like, say if somebody come in my face and they would argue with me, I get super quiet.
Yeah.
So I kind of like sit back and I, build my power and I'm like, okay. But in that situation, I would definitely go over, say hello. I wouldn't introduce myself to the dude. I wouldn't try to even
Yeah,
make
well,
any
yeah.
kind of
I agree
eye
with that,
contact,
yep.
nothing like that. And then I might not even bring it up. To be completely honest, I might not even bring it up. I'll wait till you bring it up
Yep.
because it's gonna burn, and I want it to burn.
Yep.
So we're gonna take our break after the bun age. 3:15 in the BVI, guys. We're here with Lady Mix, Ché, BVI Chick, and Binta Swain Show. And Blake, Pulse VI, Caribbean Superstation, 9.9 FM. We got some Moet in the building. I think Liquor Boss said he's coming through. He might bring some bottles. We're just here chilling. Got cupcakes in the building. Shane, take us away. Pay our bills, buddy.
Pulse VI.
Pulse.
VI.
Hey, we are back and in the building. We're here with Lady Mix, Swain Show, Blake, Boy, Binta, Ché, and BVI Chick. Hey. Y'all, today we don't have any guests, but we do have guests that we're not interviewing. They're just helping us talk some SH stuff. Iced tea. We're going to do some hookah after this?
Yes.
Blake is like... Blake is like, yes.
And Claudia face was like,
Claudia's like, maybe not. You have some responsibilities.
I'll watch you guys.
Oh, no. Oh, well, I know you wasn't going to partake. I know,
Yeah.
but if you're going to be there, then
Yeah, I could be there.
We're down.
Cool.
On to overseas politics. What do you guys think about Trump calling the media stupid?
He went with, what's it, Acosta, Jim Acosta. He basically accosted Jim Acosta. Literally what he did, and basically said, you should be ashamed of yourself. You're a terrible person. You're a terrible human being.
Enemy of the
no one should be
people.
like that. And then the NBC guy tried to come up and say, I mean, I've worked with this guy for years. He's a stand-up guy. He's good at what he does. And then Trump says, well, I don't like you either.
I don't think he likes anybody.
Homeboy needs to chill out.
He's just a bit
And
too
then something
modest for
with,
me.
He had the audacity. Somebody asked him about Michelle Obama. Now you know we don't play about
Oh God, he got.
Man, he
Everybody
said
went
Michelle
off
Obama
on
said she
him.
doesn't agree with. I can't even remember what it was. Michelle Obama doesn't agree in something, and he says, "Well, I didn't like when her husband did this. I didn't agree with. I didn't like when he. I hate. Yes,
He acts like a child. to
he's
me, like-
such a.
He is a child.
Ooh wee. He's
is a
like
child.
the oranges, like a pumpkin, like a. He needs to go away. He's like an.
He's
itch you
just
can't-
nasty.
Yeah.
He's a nasty
He's a
human
nasty
being.
human
I don't know
being.
how else to word it.
Use
I
this
could
one
use
word.
some words. I just can't use it on the station right now. But when you look at him and he's doing his speeches, it's just like he's like, yeah, well, you guys don't want to see the amount of work we got
Tremendous,
going on.
it's
It's tremendous. It's huge. It's huge. We got all these analysts, all these guys back here. You know, we're doing this, we're doing that. You're gonna see, we're changing the country for the better. Make America great again.
Yeah.
Sign some documents.
Sign some documents. It's gonna be big. It's gonna be huge.
Y'all leave the crazy orange man alone.
It's gonna be huge.
I'm telling you.
He looks like that thing off of Gullah Gullah Island.
Binta? I mean,
Binya?
Binya.
Binya.
Sorry.
Binta.
It was close. Ata and Anya.
Someone calls me Binya actually.
Oh,
Wow, let's not call Trump that then.
okay.
Wow.
Yeah.
I just my question, because I've been thinking about this a lot lately.
Okay.
It's a difference. Y'all know my questions. I always try to, So you have 2 seconds. Like every time when I point to you guys,
That's it.
you have 2 seconds to
Okay.
answer what I say.
Okay.
Okay.
The first thing that comes to your mind when you think grateful.
Life.
Life.
Thankful. I don't know.
Music.
Breath.
Opportunities.
Interesting.
I know I say breath. It's very weird
Okay.
because that's life. But I feel like
I thought she was.
when
gonna
I
give
have
us a
shortness of
different
breath,
question.
I panic.
Health.
I panic. It's so bad. Like
First thing comes to your mind when you think about sexy.
myself.
Oh.
You lost.
Dark chocolate.
Bikinis. I'm sorry.
Black woman.
I like
Brown
what
women.
he's doing. He coming in last. He can make sure he
Brown,
come with
yeah,
the
brown.
ice
I got it
and
very
the cake.
specific.
Yeah,
Brown
Hey.
women. I like brown women.
Yeah.
I like brown women.
Something about that.
What is dark brown or light brown? Just brown.
Yeah,
brown.
Yep.
You know what? I've always because I went to school in Cali, so my boys was asking me, and yeah, I could put it out there. If I would be with a white girl, and I'd be like, when I think about it, nah. Actually, it actually don't really like.
But would you ever? Because I think
I wouldn't say I would never.
a lot of guys say that
You just have your own
they
preference.
haven't. But if they get the opportunity, they probably will. Would you?
Well, you're asking if I would have sex with them, or you're asking if I would be with them?
Be
It's two
with-
different things.
I think it's be with them because
with them?
sex is something different. Like for some people, it's just an action. I mean, it shouldn't be, but you know what I'm saying.
To be honest,
But
they would
being
have
with
to
them,
be.
being connection. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
being
I don't care
connected.
about-
I don't know. They would have to be cultured,
Yeah.
and they would have to be. They would have to have some type of non-American background on at least one side of their family
Agreed.
and be very cultured in some kind of
open
way and
and-
very, very open.
Yeah.
Because then I'll have a relationship. But if you're just all white American,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm not trying to be racist or prejudiced. Sorry, guys on Facebook. If you're watching this and you're white, I'm half white. I'm just being cultural oriented. Like you have to
Yeah.
have some kind of culture. I don't, if it's Asian, if it's Nicaraguan, if I said that right,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
it
I
doesn't
don't know.
matter.
I have a lot of issues
With-
that
yeah.
I need a lot of prayer. I mean, I love people in general, but I just still have a lot of trust issues with them. So and I think it's because, like you said, I mean, we all have them intertwined in our families.
Right. We
I think we're in the age of that, right? And I've just had some bad experiences, so I still have a lot of trust issues with that. So I don't know if I could actually even get too close.
Right.
Like, I mean, I probably let them get close on the surface, but I don't let them get close to me personally.
You call that arm's length.
Yeah. So I have a lot of issues, and my son, keep praying for Mama, baby. Because, girl,
I don't know. I don't know. I still want Zac Efron. So that's always, every time someone I said, boy.
and I could understand that.
Since High School Musical, I was always like,
yeah.
Zac Efron.
And it's so
But-
funny.
I mean,
I don't know.
I still have the fans, you know, that
Yeah.
I really like. And I remember when I was away in college, I fell in love with a Greek guy.
Ooh,
Like
that's
really,
exotic.
that was
That's
really
different.
weird, okay? But what was really hard for me was that, you know, their family is like, they don't already have the wife arranged and everything. And it's like, boy, I had it bad.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
never dated outside my race. I don't.
Yeah,
I,
neither me.
No,
I haven't
Yeah.
either. Yeah.
to be honest, not.
Was that French? Oh, that girl. She was French.
Okay, she hasn't
So,
said
I mean,
anything. What about
yeah,
you? Talk to us about your experience.
No, well, black is beautiful.
Hi. I like
that's
it.
it. And that's it,
Wrapped
ladies
it
and
up.
Black is beautiful.
And that's it.
Yeah.
Hey, if you're Jay. If you're watching here right now and you are around the town area, we are upstairs GNC. You could come upstairs. You don't have to sit at this table with us. We have cupcakes, we have wine, we have champagne. Come through.
Stop on it.
Yeah.
It's my birthday! I have to put that in there sometime.
1 month later.
You sound like a SpongeBob guy.
Sorry, Jay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So dating outside the race, like you say, it's all about who you are on the inside. You know, being culturally, you have to be able to connect and relate.
Right.
And skin tone and color, you know, is just a matter of preference.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. At the
Has
end of the
nothing to do with your insides.
it's not my preference either. So yeah, I agree.
I mean,
that was his disclaimer.
That's it.
I've always been like, I've always been the person, I'm kind of like people. I'm all for people. I've never been black or white, but I don't know how my people would take it if I brought home a white a white guy,
Right.
you know. But at the same time,
What is this?
you know,
You are a disgrace to your culture.
disowned.
You're disowned.
I'm disowning you from this family. So you have that's what I'm saying. So there's a lot of dynamic behind my situation.
Yeah.
But I've always been, because I have white in my family, you know.
Yeah.
My
Oh, me
grandmother's
too.
half
Yeah.
Danish.
Yeah. We all do.
So we're all, that's why I'm this light bright.
Oreo.
But yeah, so there's like a lot of different, but if I fall in love with somebody, because love is kind of, it has no color. People,
Yeah.
it has
Yeah.
so if you fall in love, you fall in love.
Yeah.
So,
Right.
Yeah.
That's true.
yeah, so you
I
never know.
guess.
All right, guys, it's 1:30 in the BV. Hey, just want to let you guys know we're chilling in the studio today. We got Hot Topics. We live on Facebook right now. If you're on Facebook right now, if you have a question that you want us to answer or a topic you want us to talk about, you could put it there right now, and we'll try to bring it up
Comment
after
if you want to see me
this
dance on the
break.
radio. Let's do it.
Oh yeah.
I say
I did
comment
not
if you
bring
want to see
my
me dance on the
mixed
radio.
Oh, comment if you want to see Ché Pemberton move on the table. Well, he didn't say that, but dance. See me dance on the radio. On the radio.
We could do that. Yeah.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be right back. We got Prince of Bills, Caribbean Super Station 90.9 FM Pulse VI in the building.
Pulse VI.
Anyway, we're here live on Facebook. We're actually live on the radio too, 90.9 FM. If you want to get a better, clearer audio, then through my laptop right now. Sorry, I have eucalyptus mint in my mouth. I get it from Cindy downstairs, too far quiet.
Easy.
Shout out to Cindy.
Big time. Again.
So, we had another question. Ayana? What were you going to say? Lady Mix? Sorry?
Who's that?
Remember, I am Lady Mix today. please excuse me today. Okay. The question is, how do you feel about main chicks and side chicks?
I don't like it.
You don't like it.
I don't like it.
I don't think it's
You wanna
something that
elaborate?
anyone likes.
Okay.
This guy.
What did he say? Oh,
He's watching it.
Live.
You were saying.
I don't know. It's something that no one wants to be in.
Yeah.
But I think that we have to understand that we're at a time where, for a lot of women, it's hard to even find a guy to date, a decent one. So some women feel it's acceptable,
Yeah.
and it's okay because they don't want to be alone.
Yeah.
Is that Pinta saying
I
yeah?
mean,
Is it okay that it's becoming cultural?
I
No, it's
guess
never okay.
It's not okay.
It's
but
never
I
okay.
kind of understand, the reasoning behind.
It's
some
never
people,
okay.
and especially on a small island like this.
Yeah.
I think the culturally
Yeah.
acceptable part of it
Yeah.
is taboo.
Yeah.
That part of it is taboo.
Yeah.
But it happens so often.
I don't. It's
There's
not.
barely any relationship that where the other has never cheated on
And that's so
the other one.
pathetic. That's
It's
so sad.
And me myself, I've been in two other relationships before this one
Yeah.
where I was cheated on,
Yeah.
and I started cheating after.
Yeah.
Right.
And I think we always quick to say side chick, but it's also the other side.
Right.
There are a lot. I
There are a lot of
think
sides.
there are more women
Yeah.
out there cheating equally as much
Yeah.
as guys.
Yes, they
We're
are.
just better
If you
at
notice
it.
on a food
are.
plate, there's
But I-
always one main meat, but there's a few sides.
I always
Yeah.
say,
It's kind of like food,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
So
No, that's no. We're
I'm not
gonna use
saying it's
that.
acceptable.
I mean, I'm
I'm
just
just
saying,
saying, like-
we're not
Yeah.
going to use that.
no,
logic.
we're not going to use that. Last
But
I'm
what
kidding.
for my thing is, I don't.
Kill me.
I'm just saying I don't like it. I've been cheated on, and I can be honest, I've been a cheater as well. And then there's been a situation where I was a side, I didn't even know it, and of course that's how it normally is.
Everybody
And I
else
felt
knew.
so sick to my stomach.
wow.
And the people, like for me, it's not like everyone. The guy was so secretive. You understand?
Yeah.
So it's like all these things that just. I'm like, I never ever want to feel that way.
Yeah.
And I don't understand how some people are. They just say, I'm okay with doing that.
Yeah.
I'm like, I feel so terrible on the inside. How can you? But to each its own. I don't know how the people.
It makes me
how
think of a
to-
question.
Oh
Right.
goodness.
There you go.
After Blake's
I have to come in after Pinta.
Ah.
Again, you are going into commitments with strangers.
Yeah.
Make a friend, make a lover. We need to date. Ain't nothing
need to
wrong
date.
with side
We
thing
need to
and
date.
main thing. Once you dating, you are searching.
Okay.
Says the
Okay.
married
Okay.
man.
Okay. I mean,
All right.
I don't know if that validates
That's what
it.
I'm saying. I don't. No.
I mean,
no.
you're dating, but I think we're dating, but still we don't want to be, putting our stuff all over the place. We still have to, have some kind of, there still has to be some kind of semblance of a relationship. Although we're dating, we're discovering, there still has to be something sacred.
Searching.
You want to know what's the problem? Y'all want to date, right? But I want to have relationship benefits. Date without sex. Aya is the sex Aya attached to.
Right. Yeah,
That's
it's
why
true.
they get jealous because another man getting
lot of times.
the pum and another woman getting the, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You feel the problem is with these side things or whatever in a relationship. You ain't vexed that him cheat. You vex somebody else getting your thing.
Wow.
Blake.
I'll let Benta respond.
Blake dropping
Blake.
some knowledge.
No, because something's wrong. I
Saying
think
how it is.
More than feelings.
I've never been a fan of people always saying it's the women with the emotions because I personally think men are always more emotional.
They hold on to it longer than
They
we
do.
We let it go.
Y'all are the most hurt beings.
We let it go and we
No,
let,
no,
we
that's
let it go
facts.
and we jump
That's
right
facts.
back into the
That's
next one.
debatable.
All you hear from them is, I've been hurt.
No,
I
and it's
can't
always
commit.
no. And these men always they could tell you the first, the last name of the girl that hurt them. They still hurt.
Thank
them.
you.
They're doing this.
They
they're
go to
doing
the
that.
grave with it.
Yeah.
Every single
It's
thing.
true.
One hurt.
And for us, we
you-
take so much.
They can
licks from
never
you
love
guys, it's not
again.
even funny.
And
Like,
we
we are
take
so
lick left,
strong.
Are
right,
you
and center.
confusing?
We are so strong.
Are you confusing the fact that we suppress our emotions that we are tied to that? Is the fact that we don't get to express ourselves. All that button up drama. A man only vex when he woman cheat on he because again as I stated
While he's cheating at the same
because
time.
another man gone with the biscuit.
While he's out here giving away what's hers.
What with a ring?
Boy, where is the ring? Yeah,
Exactly.
Where is the ring?
Exactly.
So why are you mad at the female if you didn't put no ring on it?
If
so you
I had
no.
if I had my
No.
mint hair and Robbie come and lick it, I can be vexed.
Hey, but you didn't put a ring on it.
Let me ask this question.
Blake, don't touch my mint again.
But so this is a true story. I just want to know what would you guys do? You and your significant other, you're in a relationship. It's not the best relationship. You both clearly know that it's not the best relationship. It's not going great, but you know it can be great. They go away for a weekend.
Okay.
They come back. The night that they come back, everything is good. You guys went to bed together, blah blah. You watch TV, chill out. Woke up in the next morning, they're sleeping. You notice that they have a tattoo on their marriage finger, and the tattoo on the marriage finger is a nickname of their ex.
Oh.
But it was there before me?
Yeah.
No.
It just came
the
over the
weekend.
They just went on the trip and come
The
back.
weekend they went on a trip, they tattooed this nickname of their ex on their marriage finger.
But we were on the trip together. I'm a little slow sometimes.
The significant other leaves, goes on a trip by herself
Oh.
for the weekend, comes back.
Ooh.
You notice the
So-
tattoo
No,
on the marriage finger.
Somebody gotta get that finger chopped off. It's alright.
Sounds like she went on a date.
I don't have an answer.
Precisely. What would you
That
do?
does sound
the finger
crazy.
getting chopped off?
It's insane, isn't it?
That sounds crazy.
So that happened to me.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
Huh?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Goodness.
Well, I guess she wanted it to be
Dun,
over,
dun.
huh?
I lost it.
That's crazy.
I would.
I lost it.
Yes.
I lost it for a little bit.
I would lose it too. That's
Oh my
that's like
God.
Yeah,
that's like
that's
whoa.
that would
That's
be-
a,
that would
that's
be-
a bit too crazy.
Here's what's bad though.
Ooh.
We stayed together for a year after that.
You were in love.
No, I wasn't in love. I wasn't in love. I wouldn't say I was in love. I would say I wanted to try to forgive.
Well, you
I
learn
would
a
say I was
lesson.
At
trained.
least
I
you
was
tried.
trained.
I take my hat off to you, brother.
I was
Rob.
trained.
Let me call you
But
brother.
then
Rob.
after a year, I was just like, nah, B.
Nah, B.
Like,
Hey, so you
there's
seen his
other
finger?
colors coming out now.
You
And it's
seen
like,
Beach, did she cover it up?
no.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Cover
so the
up.
whole year you was looking at
Wow.
the, like,
I
The
mean,
whole
the
time
tattoo
I
on
seen
the
that,
ring.
and I was
So-
just like
Finger?
playing in my head over
You
and
didn't
over.
want to
Yeah.
see that. You'll have to put a ring over that.
Yeah.
Right.
And that was just,
Oh,
that was just
laser
me
it off.
covering it up and not the issue, right?
Yeah,
Right.
exactly.
No,
Just
but it's
covering it
still
up, but it's
there. Even if it's a cover
Yeah.
up, you
Yeah,
always
yeah,
remember
yeah.
the
Will
Nah, man.
always still be there.
Nah, you can't do that.
Ooh.
This is me
permanent,
saying
yo.
it in the nicest way possible. That was a very stupid move that she did. You should
No,
have
of
left her,
course.
But
Of
right
course.
there, she didn't deserve you. She didn't do. That was very man.
Yeah, that's
God
crazy.
bless you for
Uh,
putting it in his head. I'm just saying. Let me just
Robbie's
put that
been
in
hurt.
there.
Yeah.
I tried.
I don't know if we could beat that one here.
I don't know. I don't think we
That's a
can answer
serious
that one for you.
That's a serious one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
did not
some
see that
days
coming.
when I think about it, even when I say it out loud just now, because my first time saying it out loud
Yeah.
to a lot of, I mean, Nikki knows about it, and a couple other people know about it. But when I think about it, it's just like, damn, what was I doing?
They had to be.
Am I a PU? You know,
No.
Was I?
That's what I
like-
said. You're a good guy because that means that despite that, you were still trying to fight for the relationship.
Yeah, I was
You
trying
know
to fight
what
for
I mean?
something.
Yeah, something.
And which is amicable because a lot of people don't try to fight for nothing.
I don't
You know what I'm
something-
saying?
Two things to that. It either had to be really good, or you were really in love.
No, it wasn't that good.
The man said he was trying. He just said he wanted to try
everything
something.
into
He put his
perspective.
all
He
into
wanted to
it.
try, yeah.
It's like, what was I doing? And the
Yeah.
only thing I could come up with is maybe I was just trying to grow. Maybe
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
just trying to find a way to forgive people.
It probably made
Because
you
I
a
was
better
that was
person.
never exactly. I was never that person. Once
Yeah.
you mess with me once, that's it. Bye.
You were trained, man. You were
I don't.
trained.
Wow.
I can't. I'm sorry. I don't.
I can't
wow.
relate.
I don't know. I think because I know the Robbie now, I can't.
Yeah.
You know, that's something Roberta would probably do, but not
Roberto.
Robbie. You understand? So it's kind of, you know, I don't know.
But that's who make him who Robbie is today.
I guess.
Yeah.
I guess.
Anyone
won't
else has
happen
any?
again, though.
Anyone else has any interesting experience?
I have, but you know, mine is a little. You know, I'm still sensitive about it.
Okay, we'll keep it to yourself.
Keep it to yourself.
Well, I mean, I remember I got married really young. I don't know if I was really young. I was 25. And that was young for me. And my ex-husband now, my husband at the time, we were having problems because I was really an emotional person. I think I still am, I guess. But like I wasn't sure that I wanted to be in a marriage. Like I wasn't, you know, so I was really mean and angry and like upset at him, and I would be like the most nastiest person. And something drove us apart, and he went back to his ex-girlfriend. We didn't divorce. We were just separated, probably 2 years into the marriage. And I remember he used we had one car at the time, and he used the car and went to
go to her?
Went to her house, and I found out where her house was. And
What did you do?
I was crazy, girl. I got my brother to take me up there. God, Claudia, you're crazy. I got my brother to take me there. Had him stay in his car.
Para?
And no,
Okay,
no,
just
he would
checking.
have not have done that. My other brother is a road dog. You know, he'll do anything for me. So, I knocked on the door nicely, and she came to the door, and I said, I see my car outside. I'm here to get my husband. And she was like, looking at me like I'm crazy, and I looked, and then I saw him there. I said, look, if you want to stay with her, you could stay with her. Give me my car keys now.
Yes, sir.
And then, she tried to come in between me and him, and I was like, look, girl,
Not today.
I'm not here to you, because I didn't marry you. I married him. I came to him. Stay out of it. I came to get my car keys. He needs to give me my car keys. Your stuff will be at the front lawn. And sure enough, the stuff was at the front lawn. Okay?
Okay.
But, I mean, and what's funny is that we got back together, hence Dante came afterwards. The great thing that came out of that getting back together.
Yeah.
Yeah. We got back together, but the relationship never lasted
same, yeah.
because, I mean, I think he was still in love with her. And, we spoke, and I told him, if that's where your heart is, I don't want to keep anybody from finding their happiness. That's my thing, is that if your heart is there and that's your happiness, and we got married young and maybe we weren't ready, go find your happiness. So I freed him up.
Yes.
We go through some things,
Yeah.
Women?
Relationships can either break you or make you. And I would say my past experience with relationship, it has made me,
Mine has
Because I know when I get the last one, it's I
last
can't.
hand
I wouldn't go through what I've been through again.
Wow.
You know?
So this whole thing now, I sense in our team right now to ask a question.
Ooh.
Right?
You want to ask after the break?
You got
After the
I was
break.
gonna say.
After the break, Blake, you good? You want to say something quick?
Well, to Claudia's story, she keeps saying that she's crazy. I try and figure out if that's the reason why.
Why is she crazy?
Why is she crazy?
No, because in America, that's crazy to just go up to
Yeah.
somebody's house
Yeah,
and
yeah,
drive
yeah.
and knock on the door, and I don't know the people, I don't know who
you
she
did that
live
in
with.
America?
That's crazy.
Wait, you gotta get ready for your brother, you said?
My brother.
Wait, how do you know the house? How do you know he was there?
I searched through all his stuff, and I found her address, because apparently him and
Really?
I found her address. I don't know how I found the address, and I got my brother to take me
Amateur.
up there.
He's an amateur. He's an amateur. He had an address in their house?
Yeah.
I wouldn't have it at all. In my memory.
My man.
Guys, it's 3:45 with the BVI.
Pulse.
Pulse. VI.
Ooh, he gets on
Pulse VI Caribbean Super Station. We're gonna pay some bills. We're having some fun, y'all. We got 15 more minutes when we come back. If you guys have a question you want to ask us, if you want to chime in on anything, we still have to ask this one question that Shug answered. Shout out to Shug. He's all the way up in Berlin right now. Shug is
Berlin
from
in the
Anguilla. If anybody knows Shug, so he got into advertising. He got into modeling. He's signed by a few
Good
agents.
shows.
So Shug is a man. Anyway, shout out to Shug.
Shut up, Shug.
Yeah, we'll be right back. Gonna pay some bills. Pulse VI.
Pulse VI.
Pulse.
VI.
Hey, and we're back.
back.
Somebody had a question? What were we doing?
Ché.
Yeah. Go ahead.
And then we'll get back.
Get to the comment first, then go to Ché.
What comment?
Whoever comment there.
Oh, the
Sure.
influencer.
Oh, we don't do show. Ché.
No, we haven't yet.
no.
We haven't yet.
Yeah, let me
So
get
let
that.
him pull it up. You guys, your
do
question
this
while we
one.
pull up.
Oh, okay. So Shug was saying he's in Berlin. His girlfriend is from Finland. They've been dating for 2 years. The question is, would you date a social media influencer?
Hell yeah.
I would date whoever I fall in love with. If it's a connection.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If it's a connection, yeah.
But I
Yeah.
would be skeptical because I'm the type of person I don't like people acting out or doing certain things for social media. So that would kind of bother me as a person.
Right.
So I don't know if it would last because of how annoyed I get.
Yep.
So I don't know. That's kind of I don't know honestly.
I think as long as they're not parading me and our relationship on social media, you know what I'm saying? If that's your job, because for some people that's their job. That's what they do. That's how they make their bread and butter. So as long as it's defined, you know what I'm saying? It's not crossing over. And when it's you and my time, it's you and my time. You're not taking our time to be all over plastering pictures and, showing what's going on in our personal relationship. I think as long as it's defined and, I could be me with you without having to worry about what the world's seeing.
That brings up another question.
Yep.
Today's relationship, people like to be, what's the word? They like to be not seen, but people in relationships like to be
Validated on
over social media.
I don't like that.
And people really do, some people, significant others, really do have a problem if they don't see that you're posting them on social media. And
Yeah.
they're like, well, what about me? Why are you not posting me? How come you slow down and posting me? It's just like, it's always just like, oh, let me go on your
This
page,
one
see what
itching
you're
Blake.
doing.
Yeah, it's itching me because
So how do we deal with something like that in this modern society?
it's beyond that. I've watched people get in arguments because your Facebook status doesn't say in a relationship.
Relationship, right.
Big arguments. I watch
Right.
people fall out, and I'm
In
like,
this
is
day
it
and
that
age,
serious?
though?
This, yeah.
I think that
Why you ain't on this show? Come sit with me.
I usually know when some people break up because of social media. So you're just basically putting all your business out there. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know. I think that it's a place for everything.
Right.
Welcome, Nikki.
I know, I just feel-
Nikki.
I just feel like if you're together, and it shouldn't be defined by what you post on social
Yeah.
media, especially
Yeah, yeah.
when it's not a me and you page.
Thank you. It's you and
It's
the
a
world.
me page.
It's a me
Yeah.
You have
My
your
page.
page, I have my page.
Yeah.
I'll do what I want with it when I want with it.
No,
But we are in a modern world. Changes happen. Things happen. Things are
yeah.
different now. This is something our kids are gonna be dealing with.
Oh, yeah.
And it's gonna be much, 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 much worse.
Yes.
So I think in some ways I agree. To be honest, I mean, very little though. It's like I'm like 10 to 90 on this one. But in some ways I get it, and I understand, but I don't condone it.
Yeah, yeah.
And that's it.
Okay.
I mean, I don't care. I don't normally post who I'm talking to on social media, but I would like to get posted at least once. I don't like it, but for some reason, something inside of me, I would get irritated. Even though I know I don't like it, I still want to be on there, which is
If
really
you're
weird.
never posted though, that's a
Never.
totally different thing, because then you're together and then now especially if the person's a social media addict. So you're posting all these things, you're never gonna mention me.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah. So
I kind of different.
Okay.
Are you now?
Because I rarely post my family on my social media.
Yeah.
Rarely. They will pop up randomly,
Yeah.
unplanned. But I do not like say, yeah, today I'm going to post a picture of my kids.
Yeah, yeah.
Today I'm post no.
Yeah,
I don't.
I have a problem, but I see some people tagging their significant other so they could comment on something that's, to me, it's so personal. You know what I mean? To me, they just take away from the relationship, and that's why a lot of them are just the fluff, and they have no depth.
Yep.
I mean, if there's some things that it works. If you're having fun, and you know what I'm saying. But it's like, sometimes I wonder. I say, are they in the same room? Do they sleep in the same bed? Because it seems like they have to have the conversation on social media. So I think it's just a place for everything.
What about those that make sure that they post and you have to put relationship goals?
Oh, jeez. No, that would kill me.
No. The hashtag that bothers me to
is
the core
relationship
is
goals? Relationship goals?
no
Which one?
power couple. You cannot be a self titled power couple.
Yeah.
Let people determine that
That's
you
what
are
you
a power
are,
couple,
yeah.
but you can't say, okay, we're a power couple.
Self-proclaimed. Yeah.
No, yes,
You just feel
self-proclaimed.
yourself. Yeah.
That's true. That's actually very.
That's
a
kind of
good point.
pompous.
Yeah, so my question was, it's all in the same vein of all of this, right? And it's just a straight up question. Has people lost the concept of relationship?
Yes.
Or do
Yes.
people
Yes.
still respect relationships?
Some do.
A small majority.
Small majority.
Small majority.
A very
Small.
Like that group is that group is a minority in this kind of game.
Okay.
Right.
So they're the they're the Trump fans.
Social media kill relationships.
Amen.
Facebook.
Amen.
That's
Pretty much.
No, society kill relationships.
Society,
we allowed
I'm with
it.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I believe that.
Because no, but here's the thing. There's certain things like a lot of stuff that's happened to me. I found out via social media. You know, so it's a blessing and a curse,
Yes,
because
it
if
is.
social media wasn't
True.
there, I
It
still would have
sure
been here
is.
boo boo the fool, and oh my god, I love you so much, you're so cool. But you know, I found out all these things, all these crazy.
Those random pictures.
Oh, I'm like,
Oh,
you really have to. It's gonna make me sound crazy, and then people, my friends in the States, tell me I shouldn't talk like this, but this is just. Anyway, I'm gonna say it anyway. I'm one of those people that go through likes. Your friends, because I've been in so many relationships where I found out things via social media.
I like everything.
No, for me it's not. No, it's not even the likes. If you like it, remember back in the day they used to do these like for my status and I'll comment on the random
yeah,
picture
yeah, yeah,
what I
yeah,
think.
yeah.
But,
Why would
boo-boo,
you
I
do
will
that
go
if you're in a
through-
relationship, though?
Stupid.
That you're setting that up. You're setting that up for failure.
Stupid. So I have time. So
Right.
I will go through. I say,
I have
"Boo-boo,
time."
Why is homegirl? And I'll screenshot and send. So this is how homegirl feels for real. I'm the type to screenshot and go, cute. Like that type of, I've done it. Like don't, and you know I see you. I think you're
So you
talking
don't think
to someone.
he's cute?
Listen, and if I think you're talking to someone or I'll go. I've actually gone and I tell him, I'm like, I'm following this. My ex, he got someone pregnant while he was with me. He told me that wasn't his. I said, okay, cool. I went and followed the girl. Liked her, she follows me back. I say, okay, cool, you know, but I screenshot everything. I say, oh, cute. That's not you cutting the cake for the. He says, no, I'm just being a friend.
More like a father.
And then the child came out. I said, oh, that's what I'm saying. Not really, ironically still, but at the same time, it's like, the little boy has your last name, but that's not your child.
You're a noble friend.
You know, that's what I'm saying. So I'm good for
friend.
screenshot. Cute. This is how it is. I didn't like. It's a lot, man. We should write a book.
We could.
I could
I
give you
kind of,
chapters.
I kind of feel bad for Binta. Not because she get hand, but the fact that she this girl looking for drama. That's the equivalent of going to your man phone. You looking for trouble. Look,
Because if no one tells me the truth, I have to find the truth for myself.
truthfully, I don't want it if I get hand. If
So
I
you-
if I trip over it and find out, cool.
Well, she
I tripped over it and found out, then I had to get like this.
Nah,
get
if I
facts.
trip over it and fall and find out, I done. I ain't going through that long haul of drama and mental strain.
Yeah,
I just done with it. But I don't want to if I get in hand.
Yeah,
No,
I
it's
think
really
when I
bad.
was 25, I probably would do the same as Binta did. But no, at this age, it's like my whole thing is that I have too many more important things to do with my time. If I have
So,
to,
yeah.
if I have to babysit you, then you're not the one.
I mean, it's just crazy, but then it's the heart is a fickle thing. So I'm going through my Robbie phase right now. I'm sorry, I'm calling it a Robbie phase, but you know, I might. This is not someone I should. You know, everyone's like, you shouldn't be with blah 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 blah. But still young and dumb, you know. So we're gonna. I mean, let me not say that. But still, I'm still,
whenever
you know.
the time is right.
Yeah,
you
so
will
whenever
know.
something
know,
right
trust
now
me.
for the past year things have been okay, but at the same time it's like I still don't trust you and you know I don't.
Funny
trust
enough, I think sometimes you just have to have fun.
Yeah.
Even though you know something ain't gonna last long.
Yeah.
Just ride the wave.
Well, because every
Ride the wave.
relationship is not
Because
forever.
it's gonna teach you something.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it's gonna
You're
teach
gonna
you
learn
something.
something.
You're gonna learn something. Ride the wave.
Let it run its course.
Yeah, you're gonna get love. You're gonna get hurt. Just ride the wave.
I don't want to get hurt.
You're going to. I'm sorry. You're going to.
Yeah.
Not anymore.
All your doubts right now
inevitable.
is already enough red flags
Yeah.
for the entire thing. So, with that said, anybody else have anything I want to say before we exit the
It
building?
was great.
It was a
quick.
yeah, it was a very quick
Yeah.
show.
Very quick.
Very quick show.
We're gonna give out some hugs
It
today.
flies.
I think people need some hugs.
Guys, most likely after here we're gonna be at Aromas. So
Yes.
if you guys want to meet us at Aromas, you can. We're gonna have some hookah and some other things.
Okay, so I am leaving the island on the 28th of November. I will be traveling to Thailand to the Miss Universe 2018. Follow us on Miss British Virgin Islands on Facebook. You can follow us on Instagram, and we are also on Snapchat. Or you can follow me personally as Ayana Phillips. And, you know, just follow, share our contents, be able to vote for us. We need the support from the Virgin Islands, the BVI, the USVI. We need you. We need you. We need you. We need you. I need you. And that's it.
So I guess that's the end of it for today at the end of Hot Topics. But for Caribbean Super Station, just want to let you guys know the women's ICC T20 tournament, which I don't know what that means. 9th of November, we have the West Indies versus Bangladesh at 8 p.m. 14th of November, we have West Indies versus South Africa.
Sounds like cricket.
November 16th, it is cricket. Sorry,
Cricket.
I'm so embarrassed. Sorry guys, I don't watch cricket. Yeah, international cricket, women's cricket. We have women's cricket?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
We do everything.
We do everything. Head and by.
We do
Feminists.
everything.
Anything you can
18th of November, West Indies versus England. 16th of November, West Indies versus Sri Lanka. The 22nd of November, first semi-final at 4 p.m. 22nd of November, second semi-final, 8 p.m. 24th of November, final, 8 p.m. Yeah, check us out live online, CBN, VirginIslands.com. And Pulse VI, if you want to get in touch with us, pulse.wpe@gmail.com. Check us out on any social media, Pulse VI WPE. Peace out, guys.
Next week.
Bye. It's been 7 of us. We got Blake, Binta, Ché, BVI Chick, Lady Mix, and Nikki Network in the building. Swain Show. We out.
We be the heart of the VI. Feel the pulse and you will see why. Where I from, we do it B.I.G. On each other, we could rely. Feel the pulse of the VI. Listen close and you will see why. The information will set you free. Stand together, never divide. Pulse VI.